You doing it for the love, or are you doing it for the Louvre? The Louvre is the museum. That's what fake love is. You see fake love, right? And I'm pertaining to, I guess we could break it down to a couple of levels. You got fake love and crews, right? They ain't really cool with each other like that. But the group photo looks good. You get a lot of that too. That's them doing it for the Louvre, not necessarily for the love. And it could be confusing because, people could do it for the love without even, you know what I mean? But still looking good. And the ones that don't have the love, that's what they get caught up in. They want to be like that. They want to have photos like that. They want to have little crews. So they'll gather up all of them little acquaintances, you know what I mean? People that they just met 10 minutes ago and try to do it like that, try to double up and buddy up. But they not really connected. Like this dude used to always say in all of his lives, Kwame Brown used to say, you see, he ain't connected to nothing. That man ain't connected to nothing. Yeah, that stuff used to crack me up, yo. But yeah, fake love comes from not being connected to anybody. He ain't lying. It is the truth. If you're real, you gonna be connected to somebody. Even if you don't deal with people like that, you are going to be connected to somebody. You know what I mean? The Most High cannot be mocked. If you real and you an authentic person with self-respect, you best believe he gonna have somebody for you. You know, whether it's, and it'll be exactly what you need. Whether it's a partner, like a life partner, like, man, wife type thing, you know what I mean? Whatever the case, or, excellent baby mama, excellent baby father, whatever the case. If you're real and you're authentic, the Most High has somebody for you. Now, we can't be too quick to toot our own horns in vanity, though, because at the same time now, you could be jacked up and the Most High could have somebody for you that's jacked up. And you be thinking that just because you are not alone, that you better off than somebody else. And that might not be the case. You might just be connected to somebody who's just as miserable as you are. And if that's the case, you may or may not be better off alone. Because you ain't doing it for the love. You're doing it for the Louvre, for the museum. You want everybody to see that you in love. You want to tell everybody on Facebook every 5 minutes, I'm going to marry this person. 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 I've seen a lot of this. This is what social media used to really, really, really be about. Like around 2010, everybody was, I'm talking about, for some people, all year round was Valentine's Day. I knew a dude who was, he was giving his wife, I think, a rose every week. She was like, man, he just going too overboard. He's stunting for the gram. And yeah, she dumped him. She dropped him. She dropped him for a real Nigga. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. She dropped him for somebody that, you know what I mean? Without going too much into it, you know what I mean? Yeah. It was what it was. Because he was doing it for the Louvre. And he was only fooling himself. He wanted everybody else to believe he was doing it for the love. He wasn't doing it for the love. He was doing it for the Louvre. He wanted to look good. He wanted his girl to be a certain height, certain size, certain dimensions. Hey, it's okay to have standards. That's okay. You love who you want to love. Love who you want to love. But I'm more like Ray Shamar, you know what I mean? I ain't got no type. You should be feeling whoever feel you. And if y'all feeling each other, you don't got to have, a preconceived type of thing like that. Homie was precise too. He wanted I was like, I don't know. I ain't know enough. I ain't have enough life experience to tell him that was wrong. I wasn't, we young. So I'm like, all right, okay. It is what it is, but at the same time, you know what I mean? You was doing it for the Louvre, not for the love. And eventually, just because your house of cards ain't fall over yet, just wait until the next breeze come. If it ain't real, it's tumbling over. If it is real, you're going to have a whole army of big bad wolves just huffing and puffing and blowing at a brick house and getting out of breath, getting winded, taking 2 pulls from the asthma pump and trying it again to no avail. That's what will happen. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that one. They D'd up over there. That's what will happen if you're doing it for the Louvre instead of the love. If your love is showy, you see them, they out there every day. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get married, we're getting engaged and all of that. You know what I mean? And you come to find out, man, they done broke up 25 times, man. And while you and your partner, y'all just hung in there. Y'all ain't say much. Y'all just hung in there. Y'all ain't have to eat out four times a week. Y'all ain't have to be at the mall every weekend. Y'all ain't have to go see every movie that was coming out, even if it was whack. We happy at home, baby. We ain't in a hurry to get out the house. We in a hurry to get back to the house. Because what's going on inside of our 4 walls is a little more real than what's going on outside of our 4 walls. Not everybody can say that. Some is doing it for the Louvre and not for the love. You understand? I'm living for the love, not for the Louvre. But if you living for the love, it's going to be worthy of the Louvre because it's going to be such a stellar example to follow just by you being authentic. However you do it, your own style, whatever. Just love for real, y'all, and stop trying to play one another because you're going to end up playing yourself. I know that sounds cliche, but just because it sounds cliche and just because it sounds boring and just because it sounds unoriginal doesn't make it untrue. If you ain't got no love, you only fit for the Louvre anyway. You know, you're no longer a person, but an object. This is my trophy. That ain't your trophy. This person you calling a trophy is a whole person. They got a soul and all of that. They done had their heart broken. They done helped people. They done harmed people. This is a soul right here. That ain't no trophy. They not your property. Stop that. And it was the patriarchy that brought all of that silliness into the ways of things. Yo, they was the ones that did all of that. You know, wanting to like turn their people into property. And we still trying to climb up out of that foolishness. So again, the Super T Sigma program, and I thank you for your time and attention. Not to mention, if it do take 1 million videos to reach 1 million views, so be it. But in the meantime, in between time, continue to vibrate high, people. Peace.